Hello, boys and girls. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the month of April. And April is known not only as Poetry Month, but also for a particular weather. April blank brings May flowers. What brings May flowers? April showers. That means it looks pretty gray, like it's going to rain. Here I have some things that hold on to the rain for a long time. These are called cactuses, and they have little tiny needles all over them. If you dry them out, they become hollow. This one here is a tall one, and if I were to hollow it out, put some things in it, and turn it upside down, you might hear something. It is generally believed that the rainstick was invented by Latin Americans, or southern United States natives, or by Chilean tribes in South America. The instrument was believed to evoke the rain spirits. People made them by drying a cactus, which is naturally hollow, and driving the needles into the cactus to smooth off its surface. The hollow cactus tube was then filled with beans or pebbles to simulate the noise of rain, and the ends were sealed. Are you looking for a career in art, but like music too? Foley artists are people whose job it is to ensure that the sounds in a movie are convincing. The Foley technique is named after Jack Foley, a sound editor for Universal Studios. In order to make a rainstick as a prop, it consists of a long, hollow tube capped at both ends and filled with small pellets of some sort, possibly pebbles, sand, seeds, dried beans, etc. Today, numerous small pins are placed along the length of the inside of the tube and are arranged inward towards the center of the tube. When the rainstick is turned end over end, the pellets fall in the opposite end of the tube, creating the sound of a rainstorm as they bounce on the pins. You're going to need a paper tube. I'm going to try it with a toilet paper tube and see if the same sounds can be carried throughout. A nail, but please be careful. If you cannot handle one nail, then you can use the end of a pen or pencil to poke holes into your tube. Then you're going to fill the holes with toothpicks instead of nails, and some paper to make your net. Remember, the net of a cylinder is a top and a bottom circle and a middle rectangle. In order to get the perfect size every time, let's go to another page and measure. Let's start with our tube. We want the length to be 3 3/4 inches. The diameter of the circle is 1 3/4 inches. But how do you find the length of the shorter side? This area right here is the circumference of either of these circles because they're the same size. So C equals 2 pi r, or diameter times pi. We know that our diameter is 1 3/4. We know that pi is approximately 3.14. That will give us for our circumference. With this information, we can make our net. With this roll of pretty blue paper, I've made my pattern. This is going to be for the tube. This is the bottom and this is the top. Do not put your circles on the other sides. It won't add up. So I'm going to take it and cut it out. And here we have it. From my drawing to reality. I can take it, roll it up, close it up, and it should fit perfectly. Do not glue it on yet. Now, this part is entirely up to how you want to do it or how your teacher wants you to do it. You're going to want to space them out evenly if you want even sound, or close together for close rain, further apart for louder, bigger drops. I'm going to take my nail and poke a hole near the top. It's very tiny. After I do that, I'll poke another. Try and keep it even. Turn it and alternate. And we're almost there. For my last 2 rows, if I can't use a needle, I will use a pen. Now, I'm going to take my toothpicks and input them. When all of those are in there, then you can snip off the ones on the outside. Be very careful. You can tape these down so they don't go moving anywhere while you're playing your instrument. Now it's time to decorate your net. Rain sticks often have mandala type designs on them with dots, lines, and circles. You can take your net and tape it or glue it to your tube. It's the same tube that we used earlier. Now you can take one end and close it off. For added fun, you could color paper or cloth, cover that one end and put elastic or string around it to secure it in place. Then it's time to fill. And you could use the ends of your picks that you cut off, or I have this random bag of materials or plastic beads. And now let's test it. Don't fill it all the way, but give it enough to make the noise that you want. When you're sufficiently good with the sound of your noisemaker or your rain stick, cover the other side and tie it with string. You can add feathers, beads, anything that will make it truly special. I hope you liked this activity, learned some things. Try it sometime, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.